things about me too. And there ain't no way in hell that I can be just friends with you. And I wish we never did. And I wish we never loved. And I wish I never felt so deep in love with you. And now there ain't no way we can be friends. The way it felt, no faking there. Maybe we were moving just a little too fast. But what we got, we can't take it back. Since we're going out crazy, cause I know she still thinks about me too. And there ain't no way in hell that I can be just friends with you. And I wish we never did it. And I wish we never loved it. And I wish I never felt so deep in love with you. And now there ain't no way we can be friends. All I can say is la 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 la. Hey, ain't no telling what we could have been. Ain't no telling what we could have been. Hey, and if I do it in like this, I never would have kissed you, 'cause I fell in love with you. We never would have kicked it. Now, girl, everything's different. I lost my homie lover in my breath. Why I wish we never did it. And I wish we never loved it. And I wish I never felt so deep in love with you. And now there ain't no way we can be friends. All I can say is la 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 la. La 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 la. Hey, don't tell me what we could have. That's right, sis. Don't you love me? Also, we got my man Six from the Raw Image Band over here. Who you get? Is that Love right there? Huh? Come here, Six. And my man Mike from the big band, bringing this band alive. Let's go, Sean. Don't you love me?
I can only speak for the things that I've been through.
Yeah.
But when it comes to I'll talk the whole night through.
Don't you love me?
About the loving I've been missing lately, baby. I haven't had no kissing. Don't you love me? Can we stay together?
Yeah. Don't you love me?
We can work it out. Started all brand new. 'Cause if we stay together, there's nothing we can do.
Don't you love me?
About the loving
Yeah.
I've been missing. Let's do it, baby. Don't fight feeling. Won't you love me? Can we stay together?
you and follow in your footsteps and talk to you to find out where my hood step. Cause I've been going away from earth for so long. Seems like everything I try to do without you go wrong. I'm confused about a lot of things, but not with my faith. So I'm pretending on your Holy Ghost to guide me the way. See, I'm a sinner to the third degree. Shit, I ain't afraid to admit, cause I see niggas worse than me.
Come on.
Who am I to judge a man when I'm a man myself?
In the dark, trying to get me some help.
Yo, I went from pawn to king, king back to pawn, doing my best to try to ease out the slum. Hey, Shell, I know that. Yeah, every tunnel's got an ending in life, and I prepared a new beginning in Christ. My life is like a jigsaw resolving the time, and as I'm palming through this jigsaw puzzle of mine.
God is watching from above. Sometimes I wonder what I do without His love. And although life is filled with adversity, you know what? I know He's with me. He's with me. And I know someday,
Skid Row. You and Michael Bell, let it damn blend it, y'all. Let it blend a little bit, y'all. Hey! They can't hear me in the back over there, Ed. Yeah. Let's dim the lights a little bit over there for Keisha and Miss Swan in here, y'all. Yeah. I'm good right here. Let it play a little bit, y'all. Let Merlin go.
Two. Da-da-da. Good morning, moonshine. Spend it on the have-not. Monday, we make it. Before you see it, you take it. Oh, make it wanna holler. The way they do my life. Make it wanna holler. The way they do my life. Oh, this ain't living. 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 La la lu da. La lu da 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 da. Da la lu da 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 da. Da la lu da 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 da.
Y'all like get back in the bar.
Da la lu da 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 da.
Welcome back, Cardo. Good to see you, my nigga. Oh, the song. What we talking about? Little something ski. Smoke in there. Dirty D. Come on. They ain't ready, Shawnee. Just warm this thing up, baby. No, you done got chicken wings in the kitchen too, man. No time about. Always be original, man. Not a carbon copy. Like Jim Jones. No time about. Be original, man. Always good to be original. Not a carbon copy. Not a counterfeit bill. You won't get along, baby. Huh? That's what we doing, baby. This moment, this thing of sauce. Hold up. We say, George. Good to see you, man. Huh? Like to think my man flipping on the crew. Hold up. Never worry about the next man. Do you? Cause he who strikes first strikes all the time. Let's get your mind right. That's all we gotta do. What they say, peaches? Here they
fuss with me, huh? When you got money, you don't fuss with G, huh? I ain't saying nothing. Little something, cat. Where they at? Come up. Good to see you, mama. 640. Come up. Like the day December, tell the honeys. They gon' come through rain, sleet, and snow. You know what I'm talking about? Tell the honeys, baby. They always on my side, ski. That's how we gotta keep it moving, baby. Right or wrong, you know what I mean? What they say, OG.
Hang the heads down, KC, see for baby,
raise the trumpet, I'ma hit that mountain. Come on, so much fun. I got to get my prop. Hey, coming first, that's my feet. Wanna blow my house down, off the ground, to the next town. They get mad and try to say it like, Dave, get me off this. And at the sound of the police. And at the sound of the beat. And at the sound of the police. Dave, get me off this. Where the goddamn it is? Who did that? What we doing to it, Daddy? Hey, because we down in my basement and we want to get some change. What we doing, Daddy? Hey, you know I need the Miss Biggie B. Hey, yo, look, now when the last time you heard it like this? Let's smoke some, drink some, get real. I make these niggas blood to strip. This nigga, yo, hey, only if you know you lie. It's from the club to the parking lot. I'm in it in my that ride.
You be my power when I Come on with it, y'all. Come on, yeah. Get down with the party.
Hey, well, I'm the big kahuna. I do the get down with the party. Look, hey, I still be the rapper and I do the get down with the party. Malik, hey, now I'm the big kahuna. I got the whole town with the party. That's Rock 32. Yeah.
Hey, when was the last time you heard it like this? Eyes behind frames as I tilt this. Saving today. No pieces in there like swimwear. And we ain't going nowhere. Better luck, homie. Ain't put up with you till that's phony. We keep it great. No 8 miles, that's Slim Shady. Baby, what that ass gon' shoot. Never Gucci, make me sneeze. Shoot. Got J, got D, got Tub, got Shell, like Smoke. At the drop of a dime, it heat it up. Like Deuce, at the drop of a dime, I beat it up. Hey, you get my power when I heat it.
Yeah, that gets some neck, she don't wanna sex. Every nigga in a telling that she screaming like How much you pay? $100,000. 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 Hey, party right there while we do that thing. Do it, y'all. Hey, pretty nigga. I wasn't quite ready, goddamn. They done fucked up my 3-step. Right there, smoke. One time, smoke. Hey, yeah. Hey, do that shit. Hey, why? Do that thing. Do it, nigga.
Big Leroy, your friend.
Drop it low then.
Drop it low.
Your birthday, do it for your birthday. Ladies, thank all the stars for coming out tonight, yo. Each and every Thursday, and this where we play. Doing it for the desperate housewives. You know what I mean? Yes, indeed.
Let's get right west side, I get high on crack. Living in the hood can be hard as hell, so just hold up, wait a minute, like I told you before. I'm not into that shit. Keep the crack to yourself, it just ain't for me. Fast money, fast cars, man, I can't get with it. Music is my thing, that's the price of my ticket. Survival was the key, that's the name of the game. Pulling strings for all is to get the fortune and fame. Go to school, that's the golden rule. A word to the wise, don't be no fool. Yeah. Woo. Come on. Yeah. this time and let's rock. Oh, yes indeed. That's so well done. All right.
Girls all partying, touching my body and talking to me like I'm a kindergarten. Today somebody, tomorrow she's on him. But don't worry about me because I know what time it is. Time to get mine while you trying to get yours. I'll get my paws in those silky tucks. You try to take me to the cleaners and I gotta take. Cause all you're ever gonna get is a piece of my dick. Did you know that my girl in my toe is easy to come and harder to go? I hope you got a good heart and you're a good sport. Cause I'ma treat you like we were on a basketball court. I'm gonna run you around, take you up and down, turn you out and leave you in the lost and found. So if you wanna be down, you better listen up. Before you're dealing with me, you better know what time it is.
Hey, mama. This way, that way, this way. I'm no Petey. Hold on. This way, that way, this way. I don't know what y'all been through, but we can't get rock this party. Let's go, 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 go. Come on. I don't know what y'all been through, but we can't get rock this party. Let's go, 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 go. Pull up in the rover. Hey, ride real high, thought I told you. Hey, high heat in the pit, so on it. People in the party say they really want it. Nobody been in jail like Little Billy. Straight to the bank, gotta give a penny. Don't know what y'all going through, but I'ma tell you what high heat paid to do. Say what's the what? I don't know what y'all been through, but we can't get rock this party. Let's go, 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 go. Come on. I don't know what y'all been through, but we can't get rock this party. Let's go, 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 go. So what's the what? Party ain't a party till it's ran on loose. If it's no money, that's loose. Move it, get up, the animal, the crowd, controller. That crystal snake, what's the girl? So roll up, fingers on flame, talking about flashing. Better walk faster, in a good fashion.
Tony Turn, Jack Mama, DJ Rico, Spider we putting it down, baby. Sing it to 'em right here, Tony.
I got a feeling I can't ignore. Girl, I've never been so sure. Needing you more and more. Gonna show you what I have in store. It's the games that I wanna play. Just tell me that you're on your way. Cause I can't wait another day. And I know you wanna play. Girl, I know the spots that'll make you hot. Baby, ready or not, you know. Girl, I know the place. It's been in the place. Tell me that you're on your way. Tell me that you're on your way. Yeah. Baby, don't be too late. Gotta take a little game today. I'm needing you tonight. Tell me that you wanna stay. Got a game that you should play. Baby, don't be afraid. I'm needing you tonight. Girl, I'm so glad that you came. Not afraid to play my game. Promise it won't be a shame. That I'm down with the freaking thing you do to me, and I'll do to you. Yeah. And it makes me feel so good, Girl, I know the spots that'll make you hot. Baby, ready or not, you know. Girl, I know the place. It's been in the place. Tell me that you're on your way. Tell me that you're on your way. Baby, don't be too late. I'm needing you tonight. Tell me that you're on your way.
We doing a little something different here, y'all. Sending this one out to all the combat friends and the combat ladies. Yes. Guess we can get ready to let things go a little bit. go. Let you feel it go.
Now put your hands up, up in the club, just broke up, doing my own little thing. You decided to dip, and now you wanna trip, cause another brother noticed me. Be up on him, be up on me, don't pay him any attention. Cry my tears, 3 good years, can't be mad at me. 'Cause if you like it, then you should've put a break. And if you like it, then you should've put a break. Don't be mad what you see I got here. And if you like it, then you should've put a break on it. Oh, 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 oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, never late at the gate, but guess what? Sorry to have to make you wait. This is the Hobby Congo, 8 to 10 each and every Tuesday night, y'all, on VoxWave.com. I am a subliminal criminal, keeping it minimal, dependable, any direction. Erection like sex and like brown complexion erection. Where's the protection? Here, sitting riding shotgun with my beautiful and handsome co-hosts, Lonnie Love and Ernest L. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, y'all.
All right.
What's up?
You know what, man? Just let me say to the whole world right now who's watching, because
hey, Sherry.
Every week we put on performances that is unheard of. I'm kind of spoiling y'all right now because people hit me all day in my inbox like, you know, who tonight? What you got next? What you gonna do? Because every week it's like it's a star-studded performance going on, man.
Yeah, you just never
know.
Also,
I can't leave out, you know, the number one crankinest DJ in town. Put your hands together. DJ Rick is in the building, man. Yes, sir.
DJ Rick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He ain't shit, though.
He be holding it down.
He ain't shit.
I'm sitting in my go to hell.
And my beautiful and handsome uncle. Put your hands together. Ron is in the building too, man, over there, man. But tonight's show, ladies and gentlemen, is a very special show. We got somebody in here. Back when I was starting my career, it was 2 guys that I looked up to that really, you know, got me interested in playing congos. As y'all know, you know, I've had an illustrious career and traveled the world, tapping these cow skins. But one of the guys that really inspired me is sitting here with me tonight. He goes by the name of Smokey, but now we call him the legendary Smokey. Put your hands together, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How y'all doing tonight, man? How's everybody?
How you doing, Smokey?
Y'all looking good.
You looking good, too.
We ain't even going to get into the interview yet, man. We're going to crank it up a little bit before, you know, we let these people know what's going on tonight. Man.
Of course,
but,
of course.
I just want to say to you, before we start this interview, you know, you're one of my inspirations. So, thank you for being here, man. And he always fly, y'all.
Ain't he, though? Every time you see him, he fly.
Always fly.
Hey, I mean, like
what,
I just...
What they gonna do with you?
Don't even say nothing yet. Don't even say nothing yet, man. But look, anytime between time, we gonna take a quick 5-minute crank break, and we'll be right back on the Hobby Congo, #1 show. I ain't gonna say in Gogo no more. #1 show on the goddamn whole coast. Cause we killing the competition, man. Killing the competition.
Yeah, it's about a lot of things.
We'll be right back after these messages. We'll be right back. Do it again.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
One more time.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Yes, more shy. This is Hobby Congo out. DJ Ray.
That's been no since he came out of the shaft of his butt. Yo, he shouted and they spit in the uterus and they notice about me. Who's gonna be a dope MC? When I get on the mic, my windpipe strikes and it likes the lyric. When you hear it, you feel it. It's like chucking out a manic like Campbell. I'm the man with the plan and my job sells. Like a whore in a store, hardcore poor. Walk on a tour, making money you never saw. I don't like dreaming, never ever dream. Never in touch with the next scheming or thinking of your body straight caught up head. In front of a wedding gentleman. Tell her, listen to the rules and man, how it is all about fooling. She went but wild, sweet, y'all solid. I just told her I love her and she did a solid. Feeling real good like a nice little shoe. Polish waxed up the hood. Yo, man, how it is, you should have seen me on it. She got all the said they're real on it. But after she said, cause I had nothing left on the fucking butler tip the head step. But yo, cousin, how it be in me? Our love is all about making that dope out tea. That will crush and sell the bum rush don't cut. How we gonna do it, huh? Just the two of us. Just the two of us.
We gonna let my man get some too, man. Hey, we do that dance, y'all. Do it. Hey, this oh. Hey, with this oh. With this oh. Hey, 32, do that dance. Oh, he came in the wrong side, man. Hey, do it. We gonna birthday too. We gonna do Shell. Hey, Shell, do that dance. Hey, you got me living with us. Hey, do the Shell. Hey, do that dance, Shell. We gonna do deuce. Here we go. It does what else? Do that. Yeah, do it.
About the ear coming through those speakers. About the ear coming through those speakers. About the ear coming through those speakers. Will blow you over and drop your tweet. Get up out to see to get your feet until. But there's one of those. They still put the bass on down. Now when I pop the trunk, with your weight, didn't even say the rain to the deck. Oh, little rider, the one that said them all. Didn't even say the rain.
Hey, look here, man. Back in the #1 show on the East Coast, and I don't mean to brag, I don't mean to boast, but we like hot butter on a breakfast toast. I'm sitting here riding shotgun one more again. Lonnie Love is in the building. Ernest L's in the building.
We in
DJ
here.
Rick is in the building. But first and foremost, guess what we got in, man? We got the legendary Smokey is in the building. Put your hands together, man. Wow.
Yeah.
This dude here, man. Okay, let me start from the beginning. There was a little guy named Jose Williams, who happens to be myself, who started listening to go-go back in 82, 81. I heard a band called Rare Essence, and then I heard a band called Experience Unlimited, which is EU. And I heard two congo players. That was Jungle Boogie and Smokey. And a lot of people tell me now that my style was for real incorporated Jungle Boogie, Smokey, Mickey, and Rocksteady into one, intertwined. But the thing with
That's
Smokey was,
interesting.
yeah, that's what people used to tell me. The thing with Smokey, he had the fastest hands that I've ever seen and heard. And he might not remember when my first encounter with my big uncle, man, who I consider my dad too, was down. I'm gonna mess his head up.
Where?
Long Branch Recreation Center.
Wow.
Long Branch to
Piney
Congo Park.
Branch Road.
Piney Branch Road.
Yeah.
Yeah. University
And when I met
Boulevard.
him, he don't even know this, man. I shook his hand, and he's like, I heard of you, and I was like, you're Smokey from EU. He don't know this, but I actually went into the bathroom and cried.
Oh man.
Wow.
Come on, man, you ain't do that, son.
Yes, I did.
Oh man. Hey.
When they
that's-
told me
that's blowing my mind.
who you were, I never told you this. I was saving this for a special moment, which is now. I actually went to the bathroom and cried, man, because, and I did the same thing with Jungle Boogie. You were the two guys that I wanted to meet, who inspired me the most.
Right.
And when I met you down Long Branch, and they told me you were smoking, you told me you were smoking, I had to go. I'm that type of guy, man. I had to go to the bathroom to shed a tear because, to thank the Lord, because you guys were like gods to me. Because I was so much on my craft, and to meet your inspirations. One thing about me, when I meet it, I did the same thing when I met Hulk Hogan. I was at the MTV Awards in the green room. Stevie Wonder, everybody in there. Luther, everybody in there. John Bon Jovi. They told me and Fred Savage riding around in damn golf carts. Fred Savage from Wonder Years. And they told me Hulk Hogan was in the green room. I'm running in the green room to meet my wrestling legend. My tour manager, Nick Light, who's now the fucking president of Warner Brothers, said, "HeartBeat, I want you to meet somebody." While I'm running, trying to hold me back. This is John Bon Jovi. I said, what's up, Don Bon Jovi? Nick, where the hell is Hulk Hogan?
Hulk Hogan. Yeah.
When I seen the Hulkster up there, sitting over in the corner, man, I just broke down, man. Because he's one of my inspirations. I was a wrestling fanatic. And that's the same way it was with you, bro. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we start this interview, put your hands together once again, man. Smokey's in the building, man. Hey, look.
Word.
All right.
What's up, people?
And just let me say to you, man, don't look at my live. Look at that camera.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, the live is on me right now. Don't even worry about the live right now, man. We got so many people watching my live anyway. You need to go to voxwave.com. But let me just say to you, my brother. Let me say to you, man. You have inspired a generation. We got a thing called CPU, Congo Players United, which you are a part of. You are an elder statesman, like myself and Jungle Boogie and Ula Tony and Loose Booty and
Smoke.
no, Smoke is not the elder statesman.
Oh, excuse me. I'm thinking.
Smoke is younger. Go
He
Mickey.
He will. Oh,
Rocksteady.
yeah. Rocksteady. Yeah.
Okay. Lil Beats, Foxy
Oh, yeah.
Brown.
Yeah.
We're the elder statesman. Okay. Okay, you can
Well,
stop that too because it plays back.
Can't forget.
We're gonna keep that. I got you.
You can't forget Loose Booty.
I just said Loose Booty.
Yeah, you
but
just
you
said
know
it.
when you said that, right, it brought me back to when I first met you. Because when I first met you, I was playing with the Peacemakers.
No, Smokey.
Wasn't Kevin your brother?
Smokey.
The guitarist?
Smokey. When you were playing with the Peacemakers, I was probably in 7th grade.
Hey, what years was? Hey, what year was
I
that?
thought you had a brother that played
Ernest L.
guitar.
want to chime in.
Kevin.
Hold on, Abe. We gonna get there. No. Smokey, the original Smokey.
Man, y'all trying to make me look older than what I am. God damn.
It doesn't matter. Because as fly as you always are, age ain't got nothing to do with this.
Yeah, it don't. It really don't.
At all. And you still got it. So
It's only
let's
by
thank
God's
God.
grace and mercy.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? It's only by God's
what I
grace
want to say
and
to you,
mercy.
man, let's start from the beginning, the very beginning, okay? Like Boogie had a certain style, you had a certain style. Where did it all start for you with the percussion?
I don't know. I was like 5, and you know, I played in the African Dancers and Drummers in D.C. And Barnett is one of the conga players or percussionists that taught me some things. I went to his class, and Barnett did a lot of work with a lot of people. I tell you, that's where I started. And then a guy named Jose, which he was a Latin percussionist, in which I learned a lot of different things from him. So I was able to, you know, also take what I was doing, the formula, and just try to rock it the best way I could. I didn't want to sound like anybody else.
Right.
You know, and the thing about it is, you know, still today, you know, I don't sound like anybody else except for me. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Right.
where did the go-go thing start with you?
Well, it's pretty funny because the go-go thing started when I first met Pops. You know, I met Pops and I loved what he was doing back in the day when he did, you know, Bustin' Loose. And
Yeah, give us
Get
some
the
years
whistle
or
and
something,
blow
man. What
and,
years was this?
You know,
Mr. Man.
Man, I mean, y'all like skipping through stuff.
We're not skipping through nothing, man. I got you, baby boy.
What year was this? What year did you meet Pops, man?
yeah, well, my wife was telling me, oh, don't forget your dad. Oh, yeah, my dad was a drummer, and he was a vocalist, and he came up, I was born in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, right, and he was considered to be one of the best vocalist drummers in there. He was a legend.
So like Ernest L. said, how did this go-go connect start, man? Matter of fact, go ahead answer me.
Yeah, man, where you meet Pops at, young? How that come about?
Hey, ho. Me and Ernest L. looking at the camera, we color coordinated right now, man. That's how we go, though, man. That's my little bro, man. We don't even discuss this shit. It just happens. Hell no. But go ahead. Go ahead, talk to me. Go ahead, talk to me.
Yeah. How you meet Pops, man? How that come
It's
about?
really crazy because I used to play with a band called Brute back in the day, and another band I worked with called Aggression.
These was
10
go-go
feet
bands.
under. No,
regular
these were
bands.
all regular bands. This is before go-go
One
really
ain't gonna
even
go
started.
So you was around when the Young Senators were around.
I was around when the Young Senators were
Wow.
around.
Oh, word, okay.
Okay. 95th Congress,
Mm-hmm.
you know, Soul Formula, you know. I mean, coming up here with the genre, I love go-go, but go-go hasn't gone yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what I want to do, and there are not too many music moguls coming out of this area, especially within the industry that we do.
Right.
You know, and I think basically people need to start to unite together. You know,
what you talk about?
You know, the separation gap. I mean, everybody got to help everybody. I mean, Pops told me this. He said, in order to be successful, you got to think outside the box.
Outside the box.
Okay.
That's what he loved about me, man. He said, son, you're always thinking outside the box.
You know.
He told that to me.
You know, and currently, you know, I'm putting my team together, Chamba, and my band, Smokehouse.
Come on, somebody.
You know, and it's all a thing in which it has to come in time. I've always wanted to do stuff. You know, I played here, I played there, I worked with Cameo, I worked with a lot of different other acts, but I was just never satisfied. When I was playing with EU, I wasn't satisfied. When I played with Chuck, I wasn't satisfied.
Let's stop there. Okay. Now, when you played with EU, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, back then, you and Jungle Boogie were my two favorite congo players. What happened with EU?
Well, I'll tell you what happened with EU. Number one, when we broke up, right, the majority of us...
The band broke up?
Yeah, the majority of us broke up, and we broke off from EU, and we formed a band called Familiar Faces. We were the first
stop right
Familiar
there.
Faces.
Wow. Getting down to the nitty gritty. Let's get it.
Yeah.
There it is.
We were the first Familiar Faces, and the bottom line is we used to...
With Ivan Goff?
Ivan, yeah. We had Ivan and Butch and Hunter
My cousin
Vernon,
Butch,
Young
Hunter.
Boy Lee, all of them, you know. I mean, we lost some real legends, man, and I'm blessed to be able to live to the age that I am.
Rest in peace, all y'all.
Okay.
Word.
Seriously. And, you know, the experience, you know, like, I don't talk to too many people.
So y'all left, hold on. Because one thing you're doing right now, you're skipping over things. You know, one thing we do at the Hobby Con guy, we're going to keep it on a treadmill.
Well, you know, my mind thinks real fast.
Because you got so much, you like me, you got a whole lot of history with you. Oh, what'd you say?
You said
I
the
agree.
treadmill. Okay?
Treadmill, because you're...
Yeah, keep it going.
So, you guys left EU
Mm-hmm.
and performed the first, and formed the first Familiar Faces.
Right, we formed the first Familiar Faces.
Wow.
We made a song called Status Quo. Come we, come woe,
I
come
remember
status
that.
quo. This
Wow.
here shit has
Hey,
got
give
to
us
go.
that year. What year was that?
Man, don't get me lying. It's been a while. It's like 70.
70?
70.
80. 78.
So that was the first
So
one.
EU,
1978.
No. EU was together.
No, I'm talking about Familiar Faces. What year was that when y'all formed?
Oh, that was
first?
like 1980, 82, something like that, in between that time, because
Okay.
that's when the band transitioned, in which Bear decided he wanted another team. So he took on another team. So
That's when the Ula Tonys and all them came.
Exactly, exactly. That's when Ula Tony and all
So
that.
you remember the band members of the first Familiar Faces? Do you remember the band?
Yeah, I remember everybody.
Okay, who
Hunter,
was it?
Hunter on trombone, Vernon
Talk
on
about
trombone,
Hunter.
sax.
Remember the roll call?
I remember
Hunter,
that.
Vernon,
Eric,
Young
was
Boy
Eric there with y'all too?
No, Eric wasn't with us. It was just me and Frog. Frog was the main lead vocalist at that time.
He still here?
He did, nah, bless his soul, he's
Wow.
gone too. You know, Butch, Foots,
I know Butch is gone.
you know. I mean, a lot of people have gone, and I hadn't been around, and I know it's a whole lot more. You know what I'm saying? And that's why what we have right here, we have gold, but we just need to be able to form it into something, you know.
I agree.
Okay, you said Foots.
No, not that Butch.
Not
Oh.
Rare Essence Foots,
Oh, okay.
but
Okay.
EU's Foots.
Oh, okay, I got
Butch.
you. I got you. Okay.
Butch
My
was,
cousin, man.
yeah.
Word.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we sitting here riding shotgun with Smokey the Legendary. You're getting a lot of
History.
history right now, man. I don't know.
I want to know more about this Familiar Faces thing, though. I mean, so how did that fall off?
Well,
You know what? Hold on. Let me stop him right there.
Okay.
I got to educate my young brothers. Hey, ever since it started off,
Mm-hmm.
it's been like 6 Familiar Faces.
Ah, I know, but this is the very first one.
I know, but he ain't gonna have no knowledge of probably 3, 4, and 5, which I do know.
No, I'm talking about his joint.
Right. It fell off, but at the same time, it didn't recapture itself until like probably 10 years later, which he don't know about. So I can answer that question for you.
One of the familiar faces was 911 before they turned familiar faces.
I know.
No. It was some familiar. Hold on, E. It was some joints before 911 though. Okay.
I didn't know that.
Because Ivan Golf
Right.
took over y'all familiar faces, which I was a part of. That's what I'm trying to tell E. I'm not trying to step on your toes or nothing.
No,
At all.
Educate me, bro.
Exactly. Because what it is with familiar faces, you have like 7 versions of familiar faces. She happened to be one of them. And we fell off after 1 month. She don't even remember probably because she was too young. But she sounded like a bird.
We did studio.
She sounded like a bird, so I had her involved too.
Right.
But familiar faces was something that I think the go-go industry took advantage of that day. So for you guys to be the first ones, you know, I think you guys deserve accolades for that. So the only reason I interrupted my little brother over here is because in between that process, it was some disgruntled folks. And it wouldn't be fair to you or them for you to describe that.
Man, you know, bottom line.
That's another situation.
Bottom line.
But let's continue this. Let's continue this interview. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So from EU to Familiar Faces, and then where we go?
I went and played with Cameo, and
wow.
But I worked with Chuck also.
Okay.
So it was like, because you know Chuck, he always liked to change
You
up.
ain't got to tell me no more.
Okay, Pops love to change. Look,
you all right,
my motto is one monkey don't stop no show. Okay.
Right.
And right now, my band Smokehouse, I have some very young musicians, 21, 22 years old, right? And they got life, man. You know, they got life. They want to learn. And that's why I mix it with some seasoned people.
Right.
Who can show them exactly what needs to be done.
So what you're doing right now, okay, you got 21, 22 years old. That's what go-go needs to get back to.
Right.
Because that's the only way go-go is going to survive.
Yeah, I mean, you know, as I said, you know, thinking outside of the box, man, you know, like my song, Your Mouth Say One Thing, you know, because people can talk a good game, but can they back what they say up?
Come on, somebody.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I named the song Back It On Up. Chuck had his version of Back It On Up. I got my version of Back It On Up. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Stop. Your bloodline, when you say back it on up, you are a GOAT, one of the greatest ever to do this. And guess what? You backed it on up with your son.
Oh, yeah. He's something. He's something.
Now, we ain't going to get there yet, but you got something to linger on I'll Be Conga High. DJ Rick, I know you're on Facebook Live right now.
Give us some Smokey, man. Hey, man, give us some Smokey, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, man, Hobby Conga, #1 show on the East Coast, man. Each and every Tuesday night, VoxWave.com, sitting here with the legendary Smoke. We got a whole show based upon him. About to get married, too. Take some time.
Yeah, play the new song.
But it's what it is, man. Hey, look. My DJ Rick, what you gonna give us, man?
Man, this is the new song. The new song I'm about to play now is Smoke new song.
Better get ready.
So get ready for this one, man.
Hobby Conga, y'all. Let's go!
Come on. Come on. We got Chopper in the house tonight. And every little thing gonna be alright. To get on down. He ain't black, he's OJ. Come on. We come to do it. You know, have you ever been in a situation where somebody says that they can do this and they can do that for you or themselves, but it don't come through? You know why? Cause they mouth say one thing, but the actions show another. You got to back it on up, back it on up, back it on up. Well, said the mouth say one thing, but the actions show another. You got to back it on up, back it on up, back it on up. Well, everybody talk about this and that, but this here shit is where it's at. We come to get it down. Come on. I said everybody talk about this and that, but tell me y'all is where it's at. Come on. We come to put it down.
People, we don't believe you. You need to go get it out. Homie, you see through your whole style, ran it out. Stop lying to the people. So many going down, no doubt. They yelling me too. Wonder why they stagnated, because they like fabricated. Real ones getting aggravated. Fake me to activate it. Back it on up before you get stuck. Chopper, what's up? The real ones we get.
Say your mouth, say one thing, but your actions show another. You gotta back it on up, back it on up, back it on up. Wow. Say your mouth, say one thing, but your actions show another. You gotta back it on up, back it on up, back it on up, girl. Say your mouth, say one thing, but your actions show another. You gotta back it on up, back it on up, back it on up, girl. We comfortable, yeah. We got Chopper in the house tonight. I said that every little thing gonna be alright, all baby. Come on, we come to get on down, get on down, get on down.
Say one thing, but your actions show another. Talking all tough, walking all rough, don't nothing matter. Your words aren't blending, ain't have it. I mark your words undercover. If you ain't backing it up, showing some love, dealing with trust, I'm just not having it.
No, we not having it. We on $1 million pimping in a caddy shit, flipping stacks and shit. If you not backing it up, would you expect to get a lick in the end of it?
Bang, swerving down the avenue, moving with my uncle, smoke blazing, that's my habit too. Not fucking with the counterfeit, shout for, I count the shit, middle finger up, yeah, to the ones that ever died.
Say your mouth, say one thing, oh yeah, but your actions show another. You gotta back it on up, back it on up, back it on up. Come on. Say your mouth, say one thing, but your actions show another. You gotta back it on up, back it on up, back it on up, girl. Come on.
I'm not black, I'm okay.
Say what?
I'm not black, I'm okay.
I am a subliminal criminal, keeping it minimal, dependable in the direction. Erection, like sex and light brown complexion. Erection. Where the fuck is the protection?
Wow. Tell me.
Whoa. Shotgun. Ernest Zell's in the building. Round of applause. Lonnie Love's in the building. Round of applause.
Yay!
Hey guys.
Your boy, HeartBeat. I'm in the building.
Yes, sir.
DJ Rick in the building.
Yay!
Yes.
My man Ron, Onk in the building.
All right. Yes, Ron.
Big Ron.
And last but not least, man, legendary Smokey is in the fucking building, man.
Ain't he?
Word.
Hey, look here. Number one show on Go-Go, man. And I don't say that because, you know, to toot my own horn, man. That's what we say that, man, because people love our show.
Word.
You feel me? When you got to Go-Go Report, Hobby Congo Eye, and Lonnie Love combined, and DJ Rick, what else you gonna say, man? Huh?
Really much more.
You see what we do
nothing to
every
say.
week, right? You see what we do every week. Tonight is a chillax moment with a legend, man.
Yeah.
This is one of our coffee house shows, man. We just laying back, man, and
Chilling.
chilling, man, because this dude is so fly.
That's his vibe, though.
Yeah, that's his vibe. You know what I'm saying?
That's his vibe.
This is vibe, and you can't deny the flyness.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You understand me? Look at it. Look at it.
Can't do that.
Fly, though, you know?
Look at it. He stay fly.
I'm Deadpool. See, I got my Deadpool shit on.
Hey, look. He got the leather for the weather, and he gonna be here forever.
The letter for
You know
the
what I'm
weather.
saying? Put your hands together one more time, man. It's
Right.
smokers in the house. Hey, look. You know, CPU, we on Channel 9. All of us combined. Trying to get them to unwind. But he went on there by himself. How divine.
Mm-hmm.
Just the smoke. The legend. He ain't no joke. Went outside to eat. We even took a toke. A smoke. Drunk a Coke. People outside looking in the window like we had to poke.
Like it was a joke.
Went around our heads like a bicycle spoke. We said, baby? We're going to bring you up here in a minute because you're hilarious, man. Hey, Smoke, so what we were doing, we were talking about the career, man. You got the Smokehouse Band and all that, man. Where can everybody catch you guys at? You got upcoming gigs, studio?
Yeah, we're gonna the 16th. No, also the 16th. Yeah, we're gonna be at. I don't know.
More than him,
man. She keeps everything. All I can
wifey.
do.
Right.
I need you to do that shit too.
She handles my business.
No, I'm sorry, my wife watching, being nosy.
Look, you know how Chuck was. You know how Chuck was so successful because they say behind every successful man is a woman. Okay.
Well, but hold on, I can't say that because when I was a pops, I was the one behind him making sure everything's all right.
What I'm saying.
But I ain't had no wig on though.
I know. How about that?
Woo! Woo! This was a good thing.
And you were right there. You knew that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I tell you, you know, Go-Go has come a long way, but then again, it hasn't gone anywhere, and that's kind of funny.
It's kind of funny because you know what? I agree with you on that wholeheartedly, man, because you got to look at it like this, man. We came out the same time as hip-hop, number one. Hip-hop is like the biggest thing in the world right now, right? And we're going to get to your son in a minute. But my thing is, we keep out the same time, man. And what I think is stunted Go-Go's growth is because when we had the opportunity to actually go that far, the bands that had the opportunity. See, one thing about hip-hop, the top hip-hop artists at that time took people under their wing. And they branched out. With us, it was like a thing of being selfish.
Yeah, well, that's how it's been, and that's how it still is. And the bottom line is, you know, that's why I don't get with this Go-Go because, you know, it's more to it. HJGR. Everybody talking about this and that, but HJGR is where it's at. And that's hip, jazz, go rock with reggae, Afro-American, you know, Latin American overtone. You know, with horns and vocals. And, you know, Smokehouse is just one brand. That's my brand. But we're all under the umbrella of Chamba, which is Choppy's House of Music, Beats, and Arts. And he is one of my dear, dear friends, roommate, brother, producer, engineer, you know. Oh, my wife says show him, so I'm going to have to show him.
Ooh, wait a minute. This,
Your mic on, your mic.
What's wrong? Chamba?
Chamba.
Tell Chamba to call in.
He's got a tattoo with his arm, but he can't remember who that is.
Wow.
With a conga drum, and then this is Elysian with another conga drum. Which
Okay.
is Bobby's blade.
Okay.
Logic.
Okay. Let's get into that too, man.
Might as well go on into it.
I mean, you need to call. Can your son call up here right now, or is he?
Man, my son can't call anywhere. Bottom line is the most I do with I talk to him is text messages. You know how youngins are. They don't like talking on the phone.
Well, it's your dad.
Right.
You know, you are his dad. Hey, look, let me say something, man.
But he is going to be the best man at my wedding.
Well, let me say
That's
this
what's
though.
up.
Let me say this though. Go ahead, Lonnie. Go ahead. I've been talking too much. Go ahead, baby.
No, I didn't say anything. Go ahead.
No, but you know what, man? Turn right here. Let me say this though, man. For real. Billy the Kid, what's up, baby? Let me say this, man. What makes me so proud right now, because probably the #1 rapper in the world is the namesake of this guy right here. To me, one of the #1 inspirations in my life, whose son is a Grammy Award nominated artist, MTV Award winner, and have saved a whole lot of lives, man, with his inspirations.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This guy's son is Logic. Logic's real name is Bobby Hall. And what's your name?
My name is Bobby Hall.
Right.
But his name is Sir Robert Bryson Hall. My name is Robert Bryson Hall.
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
I named him Sir first because Sir shows respect.
Right.
That is,
Where you going, boy?
to address somebody as Sir, may I help you, or what have you, it shows respect.
Right.
Back even in royal time.
Right.
You know.
You good.
You have a time with that mic, like
I'm
And
just
you know
saying.
what is so funny, too? Did you know that his baby sister is one of my best friends?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's really funny because, you know, my sister, she's just another.
That's a songbird.
She can sing. She's,
Mhm.
you know, and what's really funny is
I think you probably met her. Yeah, you met her a couple of times.
Venus.
But you didn't ever see her that often. But yeah, that was my road dog there.
Yeah.
What was your road dog? I know it then.
Mm-hmm.
Cause this little joker right here, my little cousin, she was on me and Rick's legs, like.
Yep.
Where we went, man. But
Yeah, I used to cry
Let me say
over
this
my
to you, man,
cousins.
for real. And the interview is not over. We're gonna take a crank break after he gets back from drinking his coffee, whatever. But let me say this to you, man, Smoke. And I don't say this to a lot of people, man. For real, bro. Pop. You have made such an impact, not only on me, but on the go-go genre. Do not ever think that you are unappreciated, okay? Just from me to you. Because, like I told you, man, as a young kid, man, growing up, man, with the Knock 'em Out Sugar Ray and all that, even in the live cassette tapes.
Wait a minute. Let's not forget the fire.
No, hold on. You know, God put you here for a reason, man, to inspire people, man. Don't ever feel unappreciated, because whether you know it or not, bro, the top echelons in this game look at you as a god.
No, I never realized
What you gotta do to me sometimes is just sit back and let it all soak in, man.
And reflect.
Because you've been going so hard for so many years. I don't think you ever sit back and let everything soak in. And there's nothing wrong with that, because you still got it. You still getting it. And the momentum that you have and the go-get-em that you have, it sometimes takes away from yourself as far as sitting back and reflecting on what you've done, man.
Keyboard is big smile.
What came, and no pun intended, everybody, what came out of your nuts has changed the world, man. Not only you, but your son, bro. So God has put you here for a reason.
Of course.
Because what you've done and what you have produced into the environment, look at it. Look what you've done for this city and this genre in this world. Look what your son have done for the same thing. Okay? I wish I could say I had a son like that. I wish I could say I was like you.
I've got 2 other sons that are just
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Listen
all
to
of
me.
my kids.
Just listen to me. We can all say that and all say that. Everybody ain't getting. Everybody, listen to me. Everybody ain't getting Grammy nominated though. Okay? Well, no, it don't work like that though. We all have talent. I got kids in my family and cousins and all that. You know what I'm saying? They're good. I'm just telling you. I've been in show business all my life. Listen to me. Hold on, honey boo. It don't work like that. I've been in this business all my life. It don't work like that. It's not who you know or nothing. It's your talent and hitting the right place at the right time. No matter how talented you are. I know people right now that can sing Luther's Raws off, but they ain't got no Grammys or nothing. It don't work like that. Okay? But he happens to be, it's on God. God placed him in a situation where he could be who he is, his son could be who he is. That's how God works. We got 1 million talented people around this universe. But everybody's not going to be getting awards, whatever. What I'm saying to him is, he's at a special place in life because God chose you and chose your son. It don't work like that.
What was it like playing with Cameo?
It was crazy.
We're going to come back in a minute. We're going to take a station break.
Okay.
We're going to prolong this in a minute. All right? We'll come back to that, man. It's HeartBeat Congo, man. You want to call in, 240-719-2560. We got started kind of late, but never late at the gate. We're going to right back into this interview in a minute. Sitting here with the legendary Smokey. Londi Love's going to come with her. Ernest L's going to come with his. Okay? DJ Rick, give me somebody I can dance to, man.
Yeah. Every Sunday night right here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. One more time. Happy birthday, Cassandra. Yeah. Hey, hey. Hey. Looky here. 640 said she bout that. Uptown said she bout that. 1-4 said she bout that. Big Nine said she bout that. Michigan Park, you bout that. Ebony Barbershop, you bout that. 6 Man said she bout that. Ben 1 said she bout that. 3-101 said she bout that. BP said she bout that. Big Miss said she bout that. Hey, yeah. Bling, bling. Every time I flow through the city, bling, bling. I'm with the Uptown crew. Bling, bling. And every time I flow through the city, bling, bling. I'm riding with the Michigan Park crew.
gentlemen, look here, man. I'll be Congo at 10 p.m. each and every Tuesday, man, here on VoxWave.com. I am, once again, subliminal criminal, keeping the minimal, dependable, in every direction, everything like sex and like Brian complexion. Forget all that. Right. Sitting here riding shotgun right now, y'all, with two EU legends. Put your hands together. Ula Tony and Smokey's in the building.
All right. Smokey dope. Smoke ain't
This is crazy, man. Ula. So you came after Smokey?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow. How was that experience, man?
I even told him, you know, it was a little fearful because I knew his style. I mean, I've heard his style, and I didn't come in there prepared to play that. I was used to, you know, pocket, and he had a
unorthodox
kind of style with it's still rhythmic, but it was that you know, with a different kind of feel on it, and I never worked on that. It's more. It had a Latin,
Afro-Latin, Afro-Cuban.
Yeah, it's a Latin Cuban type style, and I was just total. You know, I'm total pocket from the from
Jungle
the
Boogie
street.
style.
Yeah, that's who I learned from.
Mm-hmm. So
I mean, that was it. You know.
So how'd your go-go journey start?
Oh wow, with Black Love. Well, actually, I was with a band earlier, R&B band called WMS Productions. Then I left there and went to play with Black Love, and to give you a little history from that, Tony Sharp came out of Black Love.
Mike Rosebar? No, okay, he lied.
Yeah, he lied. I'm just tell you that right now. He's way lied. I mean,
he lied, did he?
Yeah, he did. He a professional.
Remember Larry Sharp?
And you had Tony Sharp.
Larry Sharp too?
Yeah, Go-Go Mike. Go-Go Mike came out of Black Love.
He was out.
Boogie Dudes came out of Black Love. Preach bass player, who's with me now. Also, Kevin that plays with the reggae band, Big Tall
K.O.
Kevin. Yeah,
Kev.
Yeah, Kev. He played. All of us come out of Black Love. And then I got a call. I was actually out of that crew. I was the first to leave, and then they started coming over. Mike Go-Go Mike came from Black Love to EU too after I got there, and then later in the years, Kev came over there.
Kevin Miller.
Yeah, Kevin Miller.
Okay.
Yeah, and then years after that, Tony Sharp found his way in there, but I was gone by then.
So who was your inspiration? When Smokey went up?
All of them was, you know, it's just the Jungle Boogie and it was so loud. He was where, you know, basically where I was navigating to be. He was already right there, because my first conga bonga lesson came from the great
Anacostia?
No, the Great Congo Band. It was a band called they made the song. Smokey, you remember dun 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 dun? You know what I'm saying? But it was called the Magnificent Congo Band, and I learned from that. I got a beating for banging the trash out the trash can. Got all over my mother carpet, but it was worth it.
Ladies and gentlemen, look, you're experiencing history once again tonight, because these two guys right now are my inspirations. Ula Tony and Smokey, because it wouldn't been no Go-Go Mickey, HeartBeat, Smoke, Winko, Skin Tight. I mean,
Bouncy.
The list goes on and on, man. Because that's why CPU is a brotherhood.
Yes, sir.
And that's why we do what we do, man.
You got deep roots, man.
Tonight.
We got deep.
We got some crazy roots, bro.
We got deep roots. You know.
And our anniversary is coming up, y'all. Give us a round of applause.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
CPU's anniversary is gonna be bananas. We just waiting for Bo Beatty, who's in the Mideast right now, doing things with Black Alley. We're waiting for him to get back home before we do all this. Backyard, round of applause. Just got back from Ghana.
Yes, sir. Praise God. Praise God. Back home safe.
Rocket Rob, I don't know where you are right now, bro. Baby boy. Rocket Rod's birthday is Thursday. Let's go down there and patronize him. Down Martinis.
Yes, sir.
Big birthday party for Rocket Rod, man. CPU, everybody's watching right now.
Yeah.
We got to go down there and support him on Thursday, man.
Still got the what's
We got to, man. We got to. And damn, everybody on here watching right now on my live. Kareem the Dream.
Yeah, that's this Saturday.
These are the world Hall of Famer, man.
Yeah.
But look, what we gonna do, man, for real? We gotta go down Martinis on Thursday and support Rocket Rod. Because that's what we do. You feel me? And I need all the CPU down there, man, to support our brother, man, my nephew, man. So he's with what band? With Rabadoo, one of the baddest lead talkers ever existed. So we're gonna go down there with him, man. Back to you, Smoke.
Hey.
So tell everybody where they can catch you at, man.
I'm gonna be performing. Wow, man, where? Can you tell me, because like I don't have the book.
Baby girl, come on up here. Let everybody know, man. Hey, man, Harvey Congo. What's up, cousin Mel? Thomas Harvey. Kareem the Dream. Lisa the World. Peaches.
Lisa.
Tootie. Sluggo. John Kelly. Everybody shining right now, man.
Yeah. Them people, man. You know.
Kareem the Dream, what's up, babe? Johnny Richardson, what's up, babe?
You know, it's sort of it's sort of a dream come true. I never thought that Smokey and I would be.
This is the place.
Got a chance to sit down at the same table and chop it up about our journey, man.
Right.
Because in this business, it's some crazy things can happen. To mold you into the musician, the person, the character that you are, and everybody in the room that's ever been in the music of go-go, the business in there, everybody went through something that they could talk about, tell a story about that helped shape who they are right now.
That's why, man, one thing about this show right here, it lets everybody know who is who and what they've done. And I thank the Lord for this show.
I do too.
Me too.
Because I think we're the only show that brings substance and let everybody know that Smokey and Ulatoni have done things to elevate this music and keep it alive, man. And I tell all the youngers, you don't know where you're going unless you know where you came from.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, man, CPU, Smokey, let me tell you something, bro. What you've done, man, in this genre, and are continuing to do, and is continuing to do, I salute you.
Salute you too, man.
I'll call you pops and uncle. I'll call you punk.
You crazy, HeartBeat. You stop, man.
He got a name where he can come up with one.
Don't I?
Yeah,
Hey, so
coming up with
what was the first year y'all got on wax?
The first.
Well, you?
Yeah. What year was that?
I don't know, man. EU
Was
got
78?
EU got on wax before when they were Experience Unlimited.
No, I'm
They had
talking
a-
about
they
with
had a-
you. What was your first year when you actually got on?
Was it Knock 'em Out?
It was Knock 'em Out, Sugar Ray, EU Freeze. That was my time.
Yeah.
Hunter
That
Vernon,
was
Young
what,
Boy Lee, come get your
70s?
roll call. Are you ready for the roll
79?
call?
Yeah.
79.
Well, as I said, I'm trying to find footage from the concert that we did in '79 at the Capitol Center when we brought the New
That was
Year
the
in.
first back to school, or was it first?
Y'all
That
played
was,
with Paul
that was
Funk
New
Daddy,
Year's
wasn't it?
Eve.
Was it Paul?
Oh, okay.
That was with Chuck, us. I think Essence was on the show too, and Gap Band.
Oh, okay. Okay. And
It was New Year's Eve. It was New Year's Eve on 1970,
Two legends, y'all.
1979.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going into 80, because I left EU shortly after that.
Yeah, that was 80, because I got there in 80.
Yeah, because Ray won his first world title in '79.
Yeah, they was, yeah, he was, they
We
was,
beat Benitez.
yeah.
Wow, E, you went way back.
Yeah, I watched that shit. That's when it wasn't no.
That's all history, man.
No joke.
It was on TV.
Yeah. You know, that was them 15 rounders.
Word,
yeah, 15 rounds.
Even though they,
Hey, look here, man. This is how we conga out, man. We got started kind of late. Chris Black is watching, man. What's up, baby? Hey, look. Everybody, look. I got one of the, if not the number one lead talker in go-go, one of. I'm trying to get him up here. Little bro, nephew, make sure you had your ass up here. I'm going to holler at you in a minute, man. But look, Hobby Conga once again. Man, the worldwide views right now is crazy. The local views are crazy. It's the Hobby Conga number one show in go-go history. I got Rapidude on here, man. Everybody say what they think about Rapidude right now, man. Let's start with you, man. Rapidude, listen to this, man.
Rap, this your boy DJ Rick.
Bring that nigga live.
You know how it is with me, the drip drop, baby. Hey, Meech Lounge, man. You do the damn thing.
Where you at? Man, bring him live.
Hey, wrap up. We're trying to bring you on live right now, man. Even though we on Vox Wave, I want you to come on live right now.
I can tell you.
For real, man.
I can tell you where I'm going to be playing. So I got that.
Ernest L. trying to bring you on live, whatever. Matter of fact, Rapidude, call in, man. Call in. 240-719-2560. That's 240-719-2560.
It's okay.
For real. Anyway, man, look, we gonna get off air. It's the Hobby Conga Hour, man. And look here, man. We love y'all, man, right now.
She got to say where we're going to be at. Hey, just give it here, honey. We're going to be at the Blue Lounge in Clinton on the 16th, and we're going to be at G's on the 23rd.
Okay. So what do you have to say to your fans right now, Smoke?
Hey, man, I love all y'all. I wanted to just tell you real quick, I'm going out to see Bobby, and I plan on, taking what we have out west and do it on the West Coast because it can be done. I mean, that's going to be, he's going to be doing his last album, and he's going to be featuring me on his last album before he moves on to other endeavors.
Word. So what are his other endeavors?
Well, currently, he's going to be in a movie. He's writing a novel. He's got a cartoon thing that he's done. What was it, Ricky and Morty? Bottom line is he hasn't sold his soul like so many other people have.
That Illuminati shit.
Yeah, he ain't part of that.
He ain't with that.
I know he not. He better not be. I whoop his ass. You gotta realize something about your son. Me and Tommy, when he's up Soul World,
right,
with Lil John, we'll take him home all the way to Gaithersburg. And he freestyled the whole goddamn way. I told Tommy, you know what? Young Sinatra, he's a star.
He's coming with Young Sinatra #2.
Yeah, he's coming out with, he's going to come back out and do a Young Sinatra. No, that's Bobby Tarantino. Bobby Tarantino. Yeah, this is the second one. So he's got a lot working. He's working for a lot. Yeah. And as I said, I don't talk to him on the phone much. We text a lot,
And you know what, though? Let me say this, man. To Rapidude, man. Hey, Slim. His son right now is probably the number one rapper in the world. Nominated for a Grammy. Hey, Rapidude. Chris Black. My youngin', who I consider my nephew. Slim. You are one of the greatest to ever do it in this genre we call go-go, man. This to you, Rapidude, Chris Black. Hey, Slim, you can be probably the best ever to do this, man. And I told you this down Martinis. And I'm going to let the father of Logic, who have sold over 1 million records, tell you this from the DMV.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. Whatever it is you're doing, just keep doing it, man. keep going, man. Don't stop. Because once you give up that energy, you start to die. And I don't ever want to die, so I got to keep it all plugged in, just like you.
Rapper dude, man.
You know? Yeah, I know. He's like that.
He's a beast, man. So, Chris Black, man, rapper dude, man, rah, love you, man. I see you, Jim Jones, man. I see you, Jim. And what it is, man, HeartBeat Conquer, our #1 show on Go-Go, man, each and every Tuesday night, man, here on VoxWave.com. It's Rock and Rob's birthday, man, on Thursday night, man. We all gonna be there. CC, you gonna be there.
Yeah.
I love y'all, man. Any last words?
I see y'all on the 16th at the Anchor Lounge, Haru Music Experience. Y'all gonna party. We celebrate and we cranks up everybody's birthday. Remember that. Yes, sir.
That's what it is, man. Hey,
Yes,
look,
sir.
love y'all, man.
Yeah.
HeartBeat Conquer, we signing out. Let's go. Bye.
Yes, sir.